What's up, everybody? It's the Digital World Podcast. And we'll start off with this clip because this is straight propaganda. And let me just play the video and you be the judge.
Kate, but as you mentioned, people we've spoken to over the last couple weeks, they're okay paying higher prices if it means holding Russia accountable for what they are doing in Ukraine. But these prices are likely going to creep higher, Kate. We'll see how they feel in the next week or so. Kate?
And the big question, the big unknown is, do any of these moves change Putin's behavior, change the way he...
Kate.
Americans are okay paying higher gas prices if it means holding Russia accountable. No one thinks this, folks, other than the people who are glued to these mainstream media narratives. No one is saying that I'm okay paying $5 a gallon or more. It's outrageous. I had a conversation with an individual who actually thought like this. And I'm thinking, this guy has been brainwashed and fed that propaganda juice. And he's drunk from that. No one's okay with paying these higher gas prices. Anyways, on to my next point. Recently, the Biden administration released an executive order on cryptocurrencies. However, I eventually think I'm of the opinion that it will eventually lead to central bank digital currencies. Here's Jim Rickards saying Biden orders work on a digital dollar, the CBDC, and cryptocurrencies. This has little to do with technology or monetary policy and everything to do with herding you into digital cattle chutes where you can be slaughtered with account freezes and seizures. And he is right on the money. Folks, with electronic money, you don't do something, you spend over the limit that you're designed to, let's say you go and you decide to be part of like a truck convoy. They don't like that. Shut off his access to money. Restrict his freedoms. And this is where it's leading to. Here there's this article by Reuters that Biden orders government to study digital dollar and other crypto risks. And he signed an executive order today requiring that the government to assess the risks and benefits of creating a CBDC, as well as other cryptocurrency issues. And you see that Bitcoin surged. Biden's order will require the Treasury Department, the Commerce Department, and other key agencies to prepare reports on the future of money and the role cryptocurrencies will play. Now, here's the thing, folks. The CBDC is ready to go. They've been working on this for a while now. And it is time that they start implementing it. And it will be implemented because everyone knows that this is essentially the end of your freedoms. And once this is implemented, bye-bye, all your transactions are going to be monitored. Everything. And that's why they're pushing for this increasing or an increased digitalized world, because now at the push of a button they can restrict your access. And so I think this puts an impetus to everything we've been talking about, because I do believe that the groundwork has been laid. A lot of people have received the medicine, right? Worldwide. And wherever they go, they have, for example, take Israel. They're able to scan in with their digital passport, saying that they have received their medicine. And if you're not up to date, you're denied access. Yeah, they may be pulling back on restrictions, but it's momentarily. It's like boiling the frog slowly, right? They encroach on your freedoms little by little until you give resistance, and then they'll stop for a little bit, and then they'll continue, and they'll do that until you have completely given over all your freedoms. So we got to watch out for central bank digital currencies. It's not a matter of if it's going to happen, but more so when. So you have to be paying attention. Here you see George Gammon, the Great Reset Agenda in one chart. So this is the Malthusian theory. And he says, as the population increases, right, and resources are growing at a steady rate, there's a point of crisis, right? So as you look at this chart, there's two solutions to this. And one of them being you reduce the consumption that the population consumes, or you reduce the population. Or you can just do both, and that solves it as well. And so this is a theory that has to spark a thought in your mind about what is happening worldwide. Here, I thought this was an interesting post. And here it says they're asking Elon Musk to turn on, and I don't know if this is true, but the way that our world is moving towards, it seems like this is a very viable scenario. And I mean, you see the Chinese social credit score, and that's where it's going to eventually lead to. Here it says they're asking Elon Musk to turn off all Tesla vehicles in Russia. Now, do you see their plan for the future? Obey or we'll shut down your bank accounts, your electricity, your internet, your phone, your car, etc. And they're saying that's what we have learned in just the last month. So, the point is, as we near CBDCs, you're going to see a lot more of this shutting down your, access to anything become more and more commonplace. So prepare, folks. Preparation, it's important. Now, without further ado, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe to the channel. This is the Digital World Podcast, and I'll see you in the next episode.